This video will show you how to specify the type of data you would like to use on an inference for a population mean. For this tutorial, we are going to use a dataset called LA County Ozone Random. Let's upload this dataset first prior to talking about performing inferences on a population mean. From the data pane, select Data Import, and then click Repository. We are going to scroll down to the very bottom of the repository list and select RGuru User Guide. Now notice that there are two datasets that say LA County Ozone Random. The first is structured in what is called wide format, and the other that has the factor in the title is structured in long format. For this tutorial, I'm going to explain how to work with both these data structures. So let's import each of them one at a time. Select the first one, click Import, then hit OK. Now select the second one, click Import, and again hit OK. Let's close these windows out and start talking about what information is being provided within these datasets. Random samples were taken from the average daily ozone levels in parts per million in LA County. Specifically, the ozone levels for 26 days in February and 48 days in September were randomly sampled from the years 2000 to 2016. A summary of these data is given below. Now from the Analytics pane, select Analysis and then click on Mean Inference. RGuru has the capabilities of performing this inference by using summary statistics, raw data, or a combination of both. Since we already have the summary statistics displayed below, let's start by applying a mean inference using summary data. For population 1, I'm going to type February ozone for our label. We know the sample mean is 0.030650, and the sample standard deviation is 0.00888,109, with a sample size of 26. For population 2, I'll type September ozone as our label. The sample mean is 0.0491958, and the sample standard deviation is 0.00872794, along with a sample size of 48. Once the data is entered, click the Preview button to get the following data summary. Now, as mentioned earlier, RGuru has the capabilities of using raw data to perform a mean inference. However, I want to show the different procedures you'll need to use depending on whether you're dealing with a dataset in wide or long format. A wide dataset has each response in a separate column. As we can see here, September and February have their own columns. In a long dataset, each row represents a single observation for each combination of variables within the data. In this case, there is one observation for each of the samples taken in September and February. Again, let's go back to the Analytics pane and select Analysis, and then click on Mean Inference. Select the dataset LA County Ozone Random, which is in wide format. RGuru is already defaulted to use this format. So for variable 1, select February, and for variable 2, select September. You'll notice that population 1 and population 2 down below are filled with the information we inputted earlier. However, if you wanted to use data that was in long format, you would have to do things a little differently. Scroll back up and this time select LA County Ozone Random Factor, which is the long format of this data. Hit the second radio button, and this time for our variable we will be selecting ozone since all the response values are in this column. The by factor dropdown allows us to select the factor variable whose levels identify the populations. In this case, the different levels are identified by month. Now scroll down to population 1 and under level select February. And for population 2, let's select September. Again, you'll notice that population 1 and 2 are filled with the information we inputted earlier. For more information about inputting data to implement inferences on population means, please reference the chapter Inference for Population Mean from our user guidebook.